Hi, my name is Kate. Welcome to my channel, and this is my book review of Rina book 4 on Royal Elite series. It has a spoiler. It's Black Knight. So I read this in both Kindle and Audible. So it has a whisper sync just because it makes me focus and read that way. And I cannot read books without listening to their voices because that will give me more the vision or imagination of the characters. This is a romance, dark, bullying, high school romance. Oh my god, enemies to lovers. No, actually, it wasn't that enemies to lovers because they were friends when they were kids, and Sander found out the secret, and then he started to bully Kim. The main characters were Sander Knight and Kim Reed. So Kimberly Reed. Kim first has a self-image issue. She has eating disorder. She has cutting issue. Yeah, she cut like this her hand, and she has been bullied all her life from junior elite until the senior elite school. She was bullied every day by schoolmates, by Sander and her former best friend, who is also mean girl Silver. And she had a best friend now, Elsa, which is in book 123 of Royal Elite School series. Sander, on the other hand, has a family issue because his mother left him. He found a secret about his father. He has an alcohol and fighting problem, and that's kind of like a red flag. But the story is that Kim and Sander, in the prologue, they used to be friends, and he promised to be her knight, and they were friends until they were 11. They are very, very close. Kim has this vision that she's a princess, and Sander is a knight. Sorry for the cricket. And so when they were 11 years old, because Xander keeps playing football with Aiden and Cole, she got jealous because she wants to spend time with her. So she tricked her to go to the forest. Unfortunately, in the forest, she found out the secret of Kim's mother and Xander's father. He found out that they were siblings. So because he is madly in love with Kim, but found out that they're apparently siblings, because their parents are having an affair, what he did is he bullied Kim, body shame her, bullied Kim, body shame her, call her Kimberly, call her disgusting, and everything that a bully can do to a very weak, emotionally unstable woman. He did that to Kim. Kim, however, doesn't know what is going on, doesn't know why Sandra hated her, but she thought that the reason why Sandra hated her and is bullying her, calling her disgusting, embarrassing her, and all that thing is because she tricked Sandra to go to the forest to find their cat named Luna. But that's not the truth. But that's because Sandra found out and thought that they were siblings. Speaking of parents, Kim's father, Calvin, he has an affair with Sander's mom, Samantha, and they had a child, which is Sander. Louis, the father of Sander, supposed to be, and the mother of uh, Kim, Abigail, they had an affair, and the child is Sander. So basically, their parents are exchanged. That's how complicated it is. That's why Kier, the younger sibling of Kim, looks exactly like Sander because they are brothers from father. So that's the story. It's very, 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 very complicated to understand, but in the end, you will get it. And that is why Louis and Calvin, their dads, had like a an understanding, mutual agreement, and respect for each other because they knew they f off, but they are claiming their illegitimate child as their own. So, for example, Louis, his child is supposed to be Kim because he had an affair with the mother of Kim, but he treated Sander as his own child, despite it's the fault of Samantha having an affair with Calvin, the father of Kim. Stay that way. So in the end, it was like an agreement between the children and the parents to keep it that way with big respect. Also, Kim cut herself in chapter 19, and that's when Sander came out and brought her to the hospital, told her the truth that we are siblings, blah blah blah. And then Kim had an emotional breakdown. Calvin, her dad, Sandra's dad, told her the truth that there's a familial issue and they respect and all that stuff. So it was okay. On the other hand, Calvin divorced Abigail, the mother of Kim, the biological mother of um, Kim, because she is body shaming and is obsessed for Kim to be like slim. She sees Kim as like her failure, her mistake, and all that. So Calvin divorced him, and Calvin moved to London because he's working in diplomatic and stuff. So he now spends times with Keira and Kim. During half of the day he works, half day he spends with the kid. Louis, on the other hand, also told Sander what Samantha, her supposed to be mother, did, that he was using, that he treated Sander like his own child, and then Samantha, the mother of Sander, actually left Louis because of alcohol and she is a gold digger. Sander found out that, and he also found out the truth that Louis is not his real dad. He thought that Louis and Abigail was having an affair, but it was actually before, and he thought that Louis is his real dad, but in fact, he was the illegitimate child, and he found out the truth. He kind of regret how he treated his dad because Sander is very rebel. He's into alcohol. He mixed vodka with juice, with coffee and everything. He chews gums, it won't be smelly. And at night he goes to the underground to do fist fighting. So he is very, very problematic. But Louis, his dad, stick with him, told him the truth, and then even put him into rehab for 21 days so he can detoxify and be with Kim. Actually, it's a very, very great story, and the character development, especially for Kim, she was bullied, mentally unstable. She has bulimia where she eat and then she throw up everything, and she has also insecurities because Elsa, her best friend, is very perfect. I think that she was traumatized because her former girlfriend Silver left her, so she's scared that Elsa will also leave her when she finds out the truth that she's bulimic, she's insecure, and so on. But her character development was amazing, from cutting herself until eventually learning to love herself, learning how to eat properly and healthy, and becoming just a mature woman who is after her dream of being an architect in, I think, in Oxford. Sander also had a character development because from being a bully and hater of Kim, he developed into someone who take responsibility of his alcoholic and brute or fist fighting problem, because he went to the Alcoholic Anonymous for 21 days and told Kim, I will make it up to you for the rest of your life. Now we go to the review. So I like how Cole and Aiden was even Ronan was actually there for Xander with regards to his issue with Kim, because he's in love with her, but he was hurting her because he thought that they are siblings, but his three best friends are always there for him for his problem with Kim, with alcohol, with fighting, there for him. I also love how Elsa was there for Kim. I also love I actually like the story, contrary to what others says in TikTok. At first I didn't like Sander because he was bullying Kim, he's alcoholic, he's to fighting, but I think that's his way to purge because his mother left him. He was kidnapped when he was kid with Aiden. And he's in love with the girl that he thought who was his sibling, so he wants to purge. Also, he was blaming Louis, his dad, but the truth is he found out that Louis actually treats him like his own child, despite he is the child of his wife's having an affair. I dislike Abigail, the mother of Kim, for fat shaming her, for calling her like her failure, her mistake, and Abigail was even punching her stomach to get rid of Kim when she was a baby. Second, the mother of Sander, I also didn't like it because she was not only a gold digger, but she also threatened Louis that she will expose him having an affair and that the product is Kimberly or Kim. She was threatening to expose everyone, to tell everyone if Louis doesn't give her money. And she has the audacity to ask Louis for money, knowing damn well that he married another guy, and Louis paid for all of her second husband's debt. Like, she was drinking alcohol, and she even asked Sander to drink alcohol at the age of 8. That's how alcoholic she is, and that's how manipulative, abusive, and gold digger she is. So those are my two dislikes. Now, for the rating of the story, 5. But there's a lot of trigger warning, like the what I owe from the book 1, 2, 3 of Elsa. I was already crying for Kimberly. So when Sander found her out in the bathroom with blood because she cut her hand, it was like I lost it. I really, this is the book that I didn't sleep. Like, I only slept for 4 hours. Sorry, only sleep for. I couldn't put it down because I was crying and sobbing because the story is so deep. It was about her mental health. It was just the spice is five. No, I think it's just 4.5. The spice is just 4.5. It wasn't that spicy because their first date, Sander was drunk and he was imagining Kim, but the truth is Kim was really there. But yeah, the story is 5. The spice is 4.5. I highly recommend this. I enjoyed it. I never put it down. Just be careful with the trigger warning because this is a body image, bulimic, mothers who are doing an affair and just blaming their own child for their mistakes. Yeah, I highly recommend this book, and this is like a French kiss for French kiss, chef kiss. Chef Kiss is really, 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 really wonderful. I highly recommend this. Kudos to Rina Kent. And thank you very much for watching. For the like, please do subscribe. And I will see you until the next book. Bye bye.